This is day 11 of our Europe trip and day 7 of our cruise on Explorer of the Seas. Today we're going to give you a glimpse of what it's like to be at sea all day long and what you can do. I started our day with a little walk on deck 4. Here you can really get close to the ocean. Crew members were busy repainting. They just never stop working on these ships. The crew is one of the main reasons I love sailing on cruises is because they take such good care of you. It's always fun to get to know a few of them throughout your cruise. Speaking of which, I wanted to point out for anybody who does not know, during your cruise, if anybody treats you really, really well, please take some time to fill out the survey after your cruise. While you're on board, take photographs of their name tags. They will gladly do this for you because they want you to give them a good rapport on that survey. I have heard that they earn lots of cool things if you do mention them in those surveys, like perhaps they may get an afternoon off to go into the port and things like that. So definitely do that for them. We grabbed some snacks at the Cafe Promenade for breakfast and some coffee. We knew we were having a big lunch today, so we didn't want to get too full. We wanted to go up to the helicopter pad too because it was not too windy right now. From deck 4, head forward to the front of the ship. You're going to climb some stairs and then you will be walking along this area, and there is our helicopter pad. Now this is where you can take your iconic Titanic style photographs up in the front there.
It's actually nice out here right now. These are those awesome rooms in the front. You know, the ones I'm talking about where there's two separate rooms? Yeah.
If you have a party of 5 or more and you're interested in booking one of those ocean view rooms, they really are great rooms and they're not as expensive as you would think. So if you're interested, let me know and I can price them out for you. We must have been going very slowly because the water was pretty chill and it wasn't as windy up here as it normally would be. It was time to go eat our lunch at Chops Grille. Check out our video about Chops Grille. If you can't find it, send me a DM and I'll send it to you. This is one of my best kept secrets. Here's our awesome waiter, Anthony, as well as our food that we had. So delicious. I can't even begin to tell you how wonderful it was. After lunch, we went to the Lido deck to check out the Sexiest Man contest. This was a lot of fun. I did go live during this part, and we basically watched 3 ladies judge which one was the sexiest man. So each one of the gentlemen would go and approach each lady and try and get them to choose them, basically. I can guarantee you everybody was having a good time for this one. So who do you think won this contest? If you want to know, I'll go ahead and let you know in the comment section. After the Sexiest Man contest, we decided we wanted to go watch the ice skating show for a second time. This time I sat in the key reserved seating, and yes, the view was much better from this angle. If you are on one of the Royal Caribbean ships that does have the ice skating rink, I highly recommend seeing the shows. They are absolutely amazing. Really, some of the best shows I've ever seen on cruise ships. It was time for a drink, and then we headed up to the silent disco party. In this party, you wear a headset and it has 2 channels, and they always play songs that you cannot resist singing. So if you take off your headset and listen, you can hear everybody screaming lyrics to 2 different songs at the same time. This couple was doing the Grease Lightning while everybody else was not caring because they loved it. There was these unique little window boxes in where the rooms are, and I wanted to film a few of them because they had some really cool stuff inside. I was really stoked too because I found a Christmas ornament made by a fellow person in our Facebook group. I really wanted to find one of those. And I also found a duck. Next, we headed over to the theater where we watched a comedian / magician.
Are you watching the pen? Are you watching the pen? Watch the pen.
Not only was his magic incredible, but he was also very, very funny.
You want to see the card? No, it definitely is his. One card. Now he looks exactly.
We also went up to the Lido deck to catch this beautiful, beautiful sunset, and also caught these beautiful views of the moon. The day isn't over yet, though. We are headed over to watch the Crazy Quest adults only game. If you're ever on a cruise ship with this game, it is definitely worth watching if you're not too sensitive.
See a gentleman wearing lipstick, but well painted.
The way it works is the room is divided into 4 groups, and the cruise director will ask you to do some interesting things like bring her a piece of fruit or show her the hairiest back, like this guy right here.
Two gentlemen holding hands and skipping together.
As the game goes on, it gets more and more risque and it becomes a lot of fun. In the end, a winner is chosen out of the 4 groups as to who did the best. I'm not quite sure if you actually win anything though.
Team number 1.
I do not remember who won, but I do remember we had fun. Tomorrow is our final day on the cruise, and we are going to be stopping in Naples, Italy. It's going to be raining, and we are headed to Pompeii. So make sure and check out our next vlog. And if you have any questions about cruising, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments. And as always, don't forget to follow us for more of our travel adventures.